Pambelele ZANU-PF. Pambelele ZANU-PF. Pambelele kubatana. Hanemba kujatana. Hanemba kujatana. Hanemba ZANU-PF. Hanemba ZANU-PF. Muligabot. Walumba. Kulibuti kumanda. Walumba kamgaransi. It is my singular honor and privilege to be officiating at this National Culture Month commemorations. Allow me, on behalf of all the guests here gathered, including those from other parts of Africa and beyond, to thank Mwami wesu Siansali Lomama and other chiefs from Binga district and the entire community for warmly welcoming us in Binga as we host this important national event. Ndafara no kubona kuwanda kwa makaita. Rugare kwa muri. Ndanzwa kuti makawanda zokuti heki ndikati uku ndinotoenda chete kuti ndikuvonei muchindivonavo asi ini ndoda kuvonai mwindo chikuru asi ini ndafara kukuvonai nokuda nyika yenyu nyika inovakwa nevene vayo nyika inovakwa kana takabatana tiri parunyararo kuungana kwatakaita kuzvinobvira kuti hatitukani, tinodanana, tinowirirana, tinopana anenge ane nzara anopiwawo zvokudya, anenge abewa anomuhwa anotumburwa. Saka ndafara nokuwanda kwamakaita kuno kuBinga pamutambo watinawo wanhasi wetsika dzepasi.
Vari kulumba ibalela nyika ikuti ibuzwa bwasunu baboterwa logo ikubano akati Yesu akubona katuli bingi katulobu bali kulumba alimwe kuti kuli ibazwa mu Zambia ibaliwo kabalumba ibabatobela ibatu basindikizya kuti baze ikuluno musobano balumba logo ibatulela
mungavunga kuti chicha icha kuti Zimbabwe yose izobungana kuno kuBinga. Ndakati ndatarira nyika yeZimbabwe kubva kuBhaidzi kusvika kuChirundu, kubva kwaMutare kusvika kuPlum 3, ndakaona kuti kuchine tsika dzepasi dzakakwana ndokuno.
Ategwa ni bakalanga nyika yonse mulakonzya kulibuzya kuti aninkambonzi ni kwakasalwa kuzochita uno musobano okuno. Bakalanga babona kuti okuno nkonkuko bantu kibachikede kabala buntu bwabo kabachitobelezya ibume mbubagede kupona mbuli bantu maboko kabi
Walumba bawesu. I particularly commend Mwami Siansali Lomama for opening up their homestead for the nation to gather as we celebrate our rich cultural diversity. Tell me where in the history of this country did the nation and the president gather at a chief to celebrate a national event?
Bari kulumba logo kuli basimwami Siansali abaga intu babo ibaga jula munzu abo kuti nyika yonse yibikirizigwamwe abalela kuti basige bazoso bane musobano ulobu kabachitira amunzabo mulubu walwabo.
This event reinforces the fact that Binga is an important part of our nation. Twalumba loko ngiyabonga nduna yetu Siansali.
Bari kulumba logo kuli Siansali kuti nziba chitezi chonzyo balemeka nyika yonse kuti bantu babungane alubu walwabo.
We are diverse but one people under one flag. Under one national anthem, we are one people, one Zimbabwe, one nation, in peace and unity.
Ategwa tuli bantu iba siene pesika tuli bantu bomwe tuli bantu ibe Zimbabwe katuli bantu ibe de kuberekera antu omwe.
Additionally, this event allows us to reflect on how we can ride on our cultural creative industry as well as unique aspects of our localities and cultural heritage for the attainment of sustainable socio-economic development, right from the community level. No one under the Second Republic will be left behind. No community will be left behind. This is why we are here. 2 years has passed and Binga is transforming rapidly and they will continue to transform under the Second Republic.
Waliwamba kuti chitwazano tukatuperesya zatunsiyansiya tulakonzya kusumpula imakaliro abantu omuno munyiga alimwitawe pe bantu bede kusyalira musule tiede ikuyendera anthu omwe chenchicho nchibaza mbuli baleli benyiga okuno kuti tuzopone zubeli katuli kupakala anthu omwe ambabo.
Whilst this event is at national level, every province in this country is holding celebrations to remember and commemorate our cultural heritage.
Inyiga yonse kuma provinces asiyene bali kuswanana gabali kuchita nzituli kuchita aswebo okuno kambo tuli bantu bomwe.
As I went around the exhibitions, I was impressed by the Tonga exhibitions in particular, along with other displays. Well done, Binga district. Well done, Matabele North Province. Well done, Zimbabwe.
Atagadi bali wende ndakabali kulanga babona izgali kutondeze gogia. Zibo tulogo ni balanga zyago no kubinga zyababote zyalogo anthu omwe eziyemati North. Twalumba logo maboko.
So I say to the people of Zimbabwe, our motherland, Zimbabwe, has very, very, very rich heritage. We must preserve it for generations to come. And that burden is on us. Today's leadership, today's parents, today's teachers, today's chiefs, we must preserve this legacy for generations to come.
Egwaswe nitupona nitulawa nitwakomena atukatondezye ibachikula kuti nzitwakayisigwa tubasile abalabo kuchitira kuti nyigesu izosyalekira buvubi mbumulabo ibwa kukhala bulimbu mukedi.
I want to thank our local chiefs in this district who have been able to preserve our traditions and our culture against the onslaught of foreign cultures imposed on us. We say, no, no. We are an African people. We are Zimbabweans. We have our own identity and our own culture. We shall maintain it and make sure we pass it on to generations to come.
Bali wamba kuti bali kulumba kuli basi mwami ibalomu na basi mabugu ibali kuyisya abantu kuti bayede kukhala byeni kabalemeka ibuntu bwabo bali kulumba kuti tatunotoli izimwezi zinukatwa zojani na mujulu zitatu yakipe izijaya myunzi Yesu balumbalo kuli babulongo.
Just a few weeks ago, I was in the United Kingdom, London. For 23 years, there was a standoff between Harare and London, saying sanctions on Harare. But when they wanted to coronate Prince Charles to become King Charles III, they invited Zimbabwe because they know we are people of culture. We are people who observe our identity as they do in the United Kingdom. So I was there to witness the coronation of King Charles.
Tegwa ogya ku Britain mawa ni baganda kubiga wakaba king wakali Charles oyo tegwa bakalanga waya kuti nkuguli nkutungatula jana bantu bachikede abuntu bwabo bakabona kuti ku Zimbabwe ibuntu babachirabo ko kubatamba ebatulela kuti binke bakaliko abalabo chakakondezi yaloko.
Do not be deceived by anybody. I know that in the 40s and 50s our elder brothers, when they went 40 and did a BA, and when they came home, they said, Abacha risadza vanongorya rice.
Bali kwamba kuti tegwa tulizima zuwaga inda kuma 1940 ama 1950 wakanonga muntaya ku South Africa akwiya wabanga wabe chikolo abola kumunzu wati imensi mazichilipe tembu bona
ndakulia rice
tekwa ndacha kulia rice insima ndakaleka iyenzembwe.
Let me advise you, whether you become a medical doctor, whether you become a pilot, whether you become a president, whether you become a prosperous farmer, prosperous businessman, even a thief, you remain Zimbabwean.
Atekwa ni kuba kuti wabe malili byeni waiya wabadokotela wacha kwenzya ndege ababba bonse toleki peko ba muna Zimbabwe.
We are promoting cultural diversity, unity and peace by this annual celebration. From now on, we shall every year choose a district where as a nation we shall gather. For today, the rest of Zimbabwe, the government of Zimbabwe, the leadership of Zimbabwe are here. Blessed and congratulations, the people of Binga.
Atekwa mazuba zawo onse tulonga lino amunyaga gatu chitambuli mtu achitobu kulasali gwa district kutaka chitwe ikwendelezya kulobu pesi ogunobwa sunu tekwa iZimbabwe yonse nyika yonse ibuzuluzi bonse buloguno tencholo kabito bakubinga tuliumine maboko.
As we wake up to realize who we are, we must also wake up to love our own food.
Tekwa ntulilanga kuti tulibyeni nditwabuga atuyeye awiyanda chakulya chesu swe chituli anduita chituli jikira.
Our national constitution recognizes all the 16 languages of this country. There is no language which is superior to the other. All our 16 languages are treated equally. And all our 16 languages, we are promoting the publication of books in all the 16 languages of our motherland, Zimbabwe.
Utatulanga mulawu wesu iwe Zimbabwe mulawu mupatu wenyika wamba kuti imilaga yonse ili 10 amusanu aumwi ilalemekwa izyelene kakatuberekera anthu omwe.
We must speak our languages, promote their preservation by teaching as well as using them across all levels of society. Our children, our young boys and girls must be taught to speak and be proud of our indigenous languages.
Ibana besu bayete kuti twabayisya kuti kabali mvuga kabayanda ikuberesya mulaga wabo ngubambula mabuku kalembwa abali mu milaga yabo ko kuti kuzikolo kabayisigwa imulaga wabo.
So, let me tell you one thing. If you dream you have become a Japanese, wake up.
Kwa kuti walota kolo wakaba mu Japan ko tocheri mu Zimbabwe ate kwa buga.
If you dream you have become a Chinese, wake up.
Twalota kolo wakaba mu China buga alimwi.
Because if a Japanese dreams being a Tonga, it is not happy.
Kwa kambo mu Japan ko twalota kakali mutonga ulabuga kakatali kabo tupe.
If an American or a French dreams he is in the belly, he wakes up.
Ikuti mu America kala mu French alako walota kalo waba mu ndebele engonzi ngazya mana wabuga mpawo.
I am trying to tell you that you should be proud of who you are, as every nation are proud as whom they are.
Tede kuli umatwango akubotera kuti uli mutonga ngano uli musyoboyo uli mu Zimbabwe.
Now, as we celebrate and entrench our cultures, we must identify what we put on as our clothing. We must design that which speaks to who we are.
Tede kunanzera alimu kuti ini twamba kuti ede ikubona kuti tuli bana Zimbabwe atuone kuti nzitu zwata zyoezyo ziratondezya na kuti tuli bana Zimbabwe.
However, every country develops on the basis of science and technology and innovation. So it is critically important to embrace education. These make us create products which we want, to create services which we want. So our young boys and young girls at our schools have a bias towards science and technology because no country develops without science. This we cannot avoid.
Ate kwaso mulinyiga nituyanda kuti tusumpuke kati yobu ya kunembo tiede kuziba kuti muzikolo ibana besu bayede kwiya izibayisya ikulichitira izya lusumpuko zibangawo balachita maboga abo kuchitira kuti zituyanda kuberesya mumanda kana kumilimo katukonzya kulichitira iswe tobeni.
We must produce what we eat.
Tiede kulia zitwakonzya kulichitira swe.
We must be proud of our own indigenous food. We are here because we were brought on the basis of the food we inherited from those who were before us, our grandparents.
Tiede kuliu matwango agulumba aguyanda ichakulia swe nchitoka komena katulia tulizimanene nzibakali kujiga amasegulu nzibakali kututondezya kwa kulia nkutu yede ikusungwazya abana besu kuti bakomene kabalia abalabo.
We must grow our own cotton to produce our own clothes. We must have our people to acquire these skills from outside and come here and with those skills produce our own needs, our own clothing, from the kitchen to the bedroom.
Ibana besu abaye ikuli berekera atuye kulilimina nzitwalimezya atube aluzi lwa kutalimwi tulabumba byenu tuzya kuberesya mumanda kuzwa munganda mutukala ikuyanze katulichitira swe ndiswe.
From our primary schools, secondary schools, universities to factories.
Kuzwa kuzikolo kuyosika kuma factory kuonse.
We have to build our own houses. For instance, if you are building a house, you choose where the door must be. You choose where the window must be. If a passerby comes and says, "Oh, you are building this house, the door is at the wrong place, the window is at the wrong place."
Ate kwa tiede kuli yagira sumanda. Tuliziloko tuonse utwayaga nganda yako nduli salira kuti mulyango obikira kuli iwindo obikira kuli tukasika muntu uli kuinda wazota we mulyango otowa kuvika nkonkukope uyede kumupa manza inde ngambo oyo muntu uli kukusola pera we.
Ilizwe lakiwa libuswa ngabanikazi balo nyika ino bakwa nokutomba nabene bayo ndimwi bene bayo mnofana kubakanyika mugo itonga imwi musatonga gbanyiko ekonyile bamwe.
Ate kwa inyiga yagwa abamwaneyo alimwigilelwa abamwaneyo tamuno zumi ni kuzolelwa nyiga yenu abamu bantu batenzi ndinywe maboko kabi.
This gathering, the music which you are going to hear, and I'm anxious to hear music very soon. The dance we are going to see, don't compare it with other people's dances. Let them compare with your dancing.
Ate kwa ndizilina wakulimbi tutajabu wabone watanoziane inyimbo zitanoimbwawa. Tamuno langi kuti iswe tuziana byeni kamulilanga abamwi. Amulilange iboba lange ndinywe kuti anuzienu nyimbo nzie mbotu. Nziani noenu nje mbotu njiyebeka.
Our arts, our visual arts mirrors, reflects who we are. We bring the images in our minds and carve out culture on stone or wood. That is what we are. It portrays our wisdom, our depth of art and culture.
Tegwezi nzimubona nzituchita ikuziana, ikubeza, ikujiga. Konkuwa kutondezi yaguti twagasumpuka twagatanali iswe mbuli bantu mbuli chinga.
Your government, the Second Republic, will continue to create an environment to promote culture and creative arts. Creative arts also an economy of a society.
Inyiga yese ubali kwamba kuti wombuli muleli uwenyiga bayosungwaza kuti fulumende ikagwasizye kuti izya maboge zizye culture zichitika katwinkirane mbo akuzichita ngamo zizipa kuti tuli bantu.
I urge all our communities in our republic to organize these cultural festives, these ceremonies, to promote what we are, our identity, and our respect.
Bali kusungwazi yakuti inyika yonse ema district wonse asungwazi kwa kuti azanga bachita misowano ili mbuli njiyeyi kamoja njito ndezi yakuti tuli bantu aswebo.
I want to thank and, as President of the Republic, express our gratitude for the support from the European Union for these cultural month celebrations. The presence of the EU ambassador here in Binga is most welcome development. Under the Second Republic, we are leaving no one, no place behind. Even our friends from afar and beyond, when they come here, we embrace them and say to them, join us. Not ask us to join them in their country. No, they join us here and they enjoy what we enjoy.
Bali kulumba izi yakuti ibe EU ikulugwasiyo ndubakapa bali kululumba alimu bamba kuti iswe mbuli nyika tulatambula benzu kuti abalo bakale mbuli ndiswe ito chambi kuti iswe tiyede kuno inka ulimba bakupera pe okuswaya bayede kuti kaba tuswaya abalabo bazobe amwe andiswe okuno mbuli ndiswe.
I plead to you, the sons and daughters of Zimbabwe, to live within our cultural values and integrity, our love of each other, dignity and respect, hard, honesty, work, tolerance, respect and discipline. This will make us build our country stone upon stone, brick upon brick, building our country. This is the way Jerusalem was built, and Zimbabwe will be built the same manner.
Aliwamba kuti bali kusungwazi yakuti mbuli muleri kuti iswe mbuli bana Zimbabwe tuyede kuyandana, tuyede kufitirana nsoni, tuyede kulegererana, tuyede kuberegerana anthu omwe akuyakanyikesu ichitina ajula achitina aumwe.
Drugs. Mwe basimbi abalombukana. Drugs, substance abuse, immorality, indiscipline, respect among the youth threaten our national character, moral fiber, and the future of our country. I want you, Walumbona Abasimbi, that you must respect your parents, your teachers. Kuchechin, come where I say to you, Zimbabwe must be proud of your work, proud of your respect. We want to leave Zimbabwe in better hands. Atindi kusiya Zimbabwe kuneba kastika.
Ategwa kuli bachikula ababa babonse ikuberesya zikola tensi zilikabo tupe atusuirizike bazyali besu nati yakumachechi atukachitezgerede nzitubuzigwa kuchitira kuti mbuli bapati nyikeyi bazoisiye mumanza abantu ibakaiya ibakwene iberede ibatakolwipe.
We must never be ashamed to raise our children in the manner we were raised. Programs such as the Mnangagwa Tatiba and the cookout activities were being spearheaded by the First Lady, who reinforce our culture and traditions, and this must be supported.
Tatukafinsoni pegu iskia ibana besu ikuti tubaisike mbuli mutokali kuyisigwaswe kulizya kujiga ntuntu azimizili mbuli nzezi azili kusungwazigwa aba First Lady kambo zilatu gwasya kuyaga ichisi chesu.
The youth are encouraged to participate in the culture month celebrations, especially those activities around this event can be transformed into viable commercial products and services. This sector has the potential to absorb a sizable number of our talented youths across the culture and creative industry in our country.
Izi atunsiyansi yazi amabogezi zitwali kubona zirakonzya kuzyala milimo ingira gwasya ikuti mu myunzi yesu tujandezi yakuli gwasya anzizyo.
As I conclude, I applaud the Minister of Youth, Sport, Arts and Recreation through the National Arts Council of Zimbabwe for leading this celebration of culture at the national level. Our Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, this young girl, Sumuga,
bali kwamba kuti mwabona ba minister
Ani babona kuti Mulungu.
mwabona kuti bechi
Mulungu pakala chimunu chitema ichi.
chikumbavi yope simu moyo wabo muntu usiya.
Dia aita swimming akatipa ma gold medals akawanda. Mwana wedu kutsuka ndo azina ndava ichi.
Ateko mwana Yesu vakatwetera mamedhalu mingi loko ndi vakachiri kukomena kapachita izizi yakudwaya.
Saka ndakakatora ndikakapa basa nokuti kane tsika dzechivano.
Chivakamubweza vampa mulimo nkambo muntu mumoyo wakwe imaboko kavi.
So Zimbabweans are invited yourselves to embrace these commemorations. So finally, as we focus on the upcoming 2023, this year, harmonized general elections, due to be held in August, let us uphold love, peace, unity and harmony. We say no, no, no to violence and reject any other machinations bent on causing disunity and divisions.
Atekwa lino tulikia kuma elections atakabe lino muli August mpawawa. Atukatondeze luyando atukabelekere anto mwe kukuyakanyika Yesu.
Mukabone muno wabuya pamba penyu achitizani akaipa iri akampa kusununga na independence mupe mvura mwapfura sababu kubata.
Mwajana muntu wakuswa ya munzako wamba kuti izanu PF nimbi ukili yo zanu PF njaka mwangu nuna utimana akonzie kwa mbowo mupe manza indezwako takucherezi.
Toda kuita ma elections edu murunyararo tichiwirirana.
Tianda kuita ma elections edu mulumuno bantu kabali kumvanana.
Let us be remembered for leaving Zimbabwe much better than we found it, for the benefit of future generations. So each one of us must commit oneself to make this country, your home, your village, your district better than we found it.
Tegwa aumu wesawa akalipe muguli wakubona kuti imunzi wako iboma lyako inyika yako uisi akili beta kwinda kuakija nawe.
Before I conclude, I want to thank you with my heart.
Kabatana maninsi yabayanda kulumba amoyo wabo onse
for your coming.
Uzanku mwachitogu.
I'm very, very pleased by you coming to this celebration. Congratulations, Binga. Congratulations. With these remarks, it is now my honor and privilege to declare 2023 edition of Culture Month commemorations officially launched. I wish you all successful and memorable commemorations. I want now to see people dancing and singing and dancing and singing. God loves those people who dance, who sing, because they are happy. God does not like people who are angry.
Ate gwali nobo bajula uno mwezi mumulau ikuzwawo batibanda kubona abantu kabaziana kababoterwa atukambirire nche ukuboterwa swebo ebo.
Members and PF, and members and PF, and members and PF, and member kujatana, and member kujatana. Hallelujah. Amen. Thank you.